Hey folks, been another mild day across the valley with temperatures back in the 80s in many places, cooling into the 70s almost every place now. 75 Raymondville, Harlingen, 74 Port Isabel right now. Rio Grande City just hanging in there at 82. It's 79 in Edinburgh at this hour. Let's take a peek at our dew points because they are up from yesterday. Most of the dew points yesterday were in the mid 50s. Now they're up into the low to mid 60s. We'll put that on the muggy meter. Now we're kind of climbing up into that muggy range. It's not summertime humidity when dew points are in the 70s, but we're still certainly higher than what we were yesterday at this point. Overnight tonight, temperatures going to bottom out in the mid 60s, down around the dew point, 63 to 65, maybe 67 at the coast. Should still be dry all night, but then tomorrow cloudy skies with maybe a sprinkle in a few spots. Those clouds will keep temperatures down just a little from where we were this afternoon. About 81 in Harlingen tomorrow, 78 at the beach, about 80 for a high tomorrow afternoon in the McAllen area. Let's take a look at our next 3 days highs. And again, coming to the end of November, the normal high is 76, and we're going to stay above that. 80, 80, and then 78 for Friday. So it looks like some very mild conditions continuing, not just for the next 3 days really, but probably for the next 7 or 8 days before we see any kind of big change. Satellite today shows not a whole lot happening over the valley. This is the high resolution model. Shows clouds showing up overnight and then isolated showers tomorrow. Nothing widespread, nothing big. Rainfall totals less than 1/10 of an inch, just a brief shower in a few spots. We're keeping the chances at only about 10%. So most areas will stay dry tomorrow. Tomorrow night looks quiet, then things kind of fade away. And then Thursday, another dry day with partly to mostly sunny skies again. So Thursday looks nice again. Just a brief interruption by an isolated shower tomorrow, and then after that, a dry forecast through the rest of the week. Look at the rest of Texas tonight. Not hard to pick out where there might be a front. It's 62 right now in Abilene, and it's 45 in Dalhart. The front sitting right up in through here. Trying to find it on the satellite. You see a pretty good line of clouds out ahead of it, but the front itself, right about there. There it is. Cooler temperatures building in behind, and by tomorrow afternoon, that front is falling apart as it moves across the valley. It's not going to have much of an impact at all, except maybe, again, a few clouds probably and a brief shower perhaps in a couple of spots, but nothing major. That front moves out as quickly as it gets here. Thursday, another falling apart front makes its way across Texas. It comes in Thursday night, Friday, and again, not much cooler temperatures, maybe go down a degree or two, but that's about it for Friday. Probably no fanfare with that one. Longer range models do show a little moisture sneaking in over the weekend. A little disturbance goes by to the north. Could trigger a shower late Saturday into Sunday. That front, though, up there having little or no impact either. It's not until the middle of next week that we see potential for a decent cool down. We're talking Wednesday or Thursday of next week. At the coast in the morning, northeast winds about 7. Your temperature 78 degrees at the island. UV index is moderate. Rip current risk is low. The surf temperature right now still in the 70s at 73 degrees. If we take a look at the tides and all the other information, you see there are 2 tides for tomorrow. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a light chop in the bay, also at 73 degrees. So for tonight, your low is 63. Mostly clear skies, some patchy fog later on, and the clouds will build by morning. East-southeasterly winds relatively light. Winds try to turn out of the north of that front as it falls apart tomorrow, but again, not a big front going through at all. You may or may not even notice it, but there could be a brief shower with that front and along that, that cloud line. In the meantime, the next 3 days, we keep temperatures close to 80. Next week, we do warm it up by Tuesday. If we had a couple more days on here, you might see a pretty good cool down, but right now, no big cool down all the way through the early part of next week. Only shot at showers, 1 chance tomorrow, and then about a 10% chance Saturday night into Sunday as well. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.